Morning on this Taco Tuesday, October 22nd. This is It Happened in History today. I hope you enjoy these tidbits. I enjoy giving them to you, or sharing them with you, I should say. If you like it, please, like, follow, share, all that other crap. Help a guy out. Let's get into it. On this day, in 1962, JFK addresses the the Cuban Missile Crisis, shocking the nation. He did it on TV in a speech, which, among other things, started the doomsday bunkers. Yeah, became a big market for quite a while. In art and literature, in 1964, Jean Paul Sartre wins and declines the Nobel Peace Prize. In crime, in 1934, FBI agents kill fugitive Pretty Boy Floyd. This is rather interesting. In 1997, the first parachute jump is made over Paris. Way back then. The first parachute jump of note is made by Andrei Jacques Jarnin from a hydrogen balloon 3,200 feet above Paris. Leonardo da Vinci conceived the idea of a parachute in his writings, and the Frenchman Louis Sebastian Lenefermend fashioned a kind of parachute out of two umbrellas and jumped from a tree in 1783. But André Jacques Garnin was the first to design and test parachutes capable of slowing a man's fall from a high altitude. Garnin first conceived the possibility of using air resistance to slow individuals' fall from a high altitude while a prisoner during the French Revolution, although he never employed a parachute to escape from the high ramparts of the Hungarian prison, where he spent 3 years. Garnin never lost interest in the concept of the parachute. In 1797, he completed his first parachute, a canopy of 23 feet in diameter and attached to a basket suspended and with suspension lines. On October 22nd, 1797, Garnin attached the parachute to a hydrogen balloon and ascended to an altitude of 3,200 feet. He then clambered into the basket and severed the parachute from the balloon. As he failed to include an air vent at the top of the prototype, Garnin oscillated wildly in his descent, but he landed shaken but unhurt a half mile from the balloon's takeoff site. And in 1799, Garnin's wife, Janine, became the first female parachutist. In 1802, Garnin made a spectacular jump from 8,000 feet during an exposition in England. So that's the history of parachutes. Most people think they were invented in the mid-1900s. Let's continue. In Inventions in Science in 1965, President Lyndon Johnson signs the Highway Beautification Act. In sports in 2012, cyclist Lance Armstrong is stripped of his 7 Tour de France titles. In Vietnam War in 1957, American forces suffer first casualties in Vietnam. In 1965, the 173rd Airborne Trooper dives onto a live grenade, saving his comrades, which is probably why you see a lot of that thing in shows and movies today of people diving on grenades. A historic act he made, saving his comrades. And finally, in 1972, South Vietnam's President Thai Tharu, or something like that, turns down peace proposals. And that's all we have for news and my bumbling tongue. You all have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.